Hey Taurus, I hope that you are doing amazing. I just did Aries reading. Everybody is fed and watered. If you watched Aries reading, yeah, I got disturbed. So everybody's fed and watered. So I am back to do Taurus. I'm not sure I'm going to do Gemini today, but we will see. Okay, let's grab you some tea leaf cards. Taurus, thank you to everybody who liked, shared, commented and subscribed to my channel so far. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, I'm very grateful to have you. I hope you are having a great start to the weekend. It is in fact Friday evening. Yes, Friday evening. Oh, too much is going on. I'm actually going to take these. I feel drawn to take these. So we're going to take those. These are the tea leaf cards. I usually shuffle these. I half them and then I shuffle to get a spread. But these are so thick. So to shuffle these awkward cards, which are amazing cards, haven't used these in a while. We're going to take what fell out here. I've also got Island Time messages as well. We've got the Kipper cards here. We've also got the Mystic Mondays Tarot and the Fortune Telling Oracles as well. So grab the selection for us to get into. And Taurus, this is going to be a whatever comes out reading. This could be centered around your love life, your family, your friendships, anything in between. Okay, we're just going to take a look and see what comes out. Okay, please be reminded that not every message will be for you. Please check out your other readings if you feel drawn to do so, or if this does not resonate. Let's take a look, Taurus. We've got the Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Messages for Taurus. We have the Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Interesting. We have the Key, successful outcome to your problems. We have the Cup, you should accept valid criticism. We have the Four-leaf clover, great good fortune. We have the Weeping Willow, family sorrow. We have Scales, keep your life in balance. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra or an earth sign. We also have the Pig, beware of greed. Big message here that I'm getting first off here, Taurus. There could be something tumultuous going on within your family life, your home. There's something about you trying to keep some sort of footing in a family situation, or not allowing it to get to you. There's something about you not allowing some sort of family issue to get to you. For some of you, you're fighting over money within a family situation. There could be some sort of dispute over money, distribution of funds. Who's going to be taking care of this, bills, that type of energy here. There could be some sort of family feud coming up to do with money, centered around money. Somebody could be wanting to keep something from you. If this is some sort of inheritance, if this is something where people are arguing over some sort of divide of assets, if this is a divorce, for example, as well, this could be a family that you married into, for example. If this is a divorce, there's somebody here who is not playing fair. There's somebody here who is wanting to take more than your wanting to take some of your portion, wanting to take more than what they are permitted in a situation or what is for them. They want theirs and they also want half of yours. Somebody is very, very greedy who you're dealing with, and I do feel like it's somebody either who you had a family with or someone who you related to. Take that as it resonates. I do see you kind of trying to balance everything. If you feel like you've got a lot on your plate right now, I do see you managing it quite well. But there's also an energy of you possibly feeling like you don't have a lot of time to maybe do what you want. I do feel like you may be coming up here, you may be feeling as though you're putting more energy into your work, your things that you need to do, things like keeping the house running, things like that, your work, your money, taking care of whoever you've got to take, whoever you've got responsibility of, whether that's children, people, family. parents, whatever it is, okay? I do see you kind of getting a bit all work, no play coming up here. And make sure you balance that out as and when you can. Do little things to make sure that you are grounding yourself. I do feel like there's an element of protection, especially if you're going through something where somebody is trying to take from you, somebody's trying to shortchange you. I do see that this person is not going to be successful. They're not going to be able to take from you. They'll be able to take what is for them, but they won't be able to take from your portion, or there's something about your portion that they're not going to be able to take from, even if they wanted to. I do feel like you've got good fortune coming in. This could be a windfall of some kind. Again, this could be assets. This could be some sort of payout coming from the government, or coming from a payout from a divorce, or a family portion of money from family inheritance, a portion of a business. You know, you could be tied up in anything that this could be. It's going to be very different. And with the scales being here, I do see something coming into balance. You may feel as though you're working really hard towards something, or you're trying to keep afloat. But I do see something really good coming in for you. There's a message here also about you. Now you're going to feel like I'm targeting you, or like this is not to kind of like throw shade at anybody or trigger anyone. That's what I want to say. Bear with me, guys. It's been a long couple of days. I've been very busy. The flip side, when you receive whatever this is, this money, this fortune, when things go in your favor and you get the portion that that has your name on it, that the universe has kind of gifted you in whatever this is, or, you know, that has your name on it, is what I'm going to say. Do not become the person who wants more than what is owed to them, or wants more than their portion. There's something here about you being able to accept your portion and not be like the person who may be wanting to take more from you, as opposed to just taking what is theirs. Do you get what I'm saying, Taurus? Don't allow ego, greed to make you become somebody else, the person who is kind of trying to come up against you to take from you, to have for themselves, but to also take a bit of yours as well. Don't become that person, because that will come back to bite you. I do feel like this is to do with a family matter. And I do feel like there's a warning here saying that somebody's going to try and take more than what they should be taking, or try to shortchange you, or try not to give what they should be giving to you, what's rightfully yours. But make sure you are not fighting fire with fire and trying to siphon off another person as well. Take your portion, take what is yours, but don't get greedy with that. Remain humble. That's for someone. Tell me about Taurus. With the Kipper cards, we've got house. This definitely could have to do with some sort of inheritance, some sort of an asset. Privileged lady, yeah. There's something about you being able to sit in a position of power, or have something come to you, finances, good fortune come to you. You could be getting a house even. High honor in the reverse. Yeah, somebody who wants to be top dog, you know, head honcho, is not going to be successful. But make sure that you are not the one knocked off the pedestal because you want to be sitting in an energy of being the head honcho. Something about that. It's like you have to play this very smart. Sudden wealth. Somebody's going to be losing out on something that they really wanted here. Wealthy man. Yeah. There's something about you needing to stay humble and exactly what I've said. because it could come back and bite you here, Taurus. Expectation. It's like someone's expecting you to fall from grace. Someone's expecting it to not go in your favor, but it all depends on how you react in a situation. Be very, very careful what you're doing. Child in the reverse, and occupation. You're going to be realizing that somebody's not as innocent as what they seem in the situation. You possibly viewed this person in the past as maybe more naive, but you're going to be seeing somebody for who they are. I'm getting true colors being revealed in a situation. I do feel like there's a strong message here to concentrate on what you've got going on. Do you remember how I said you're going to feel like you're doing a lot? You're going to feel like you're doing what you need to do, you know, keeping things ticking over, paying more bills, going to work, running the home. If you have children, looking after your children, looking after who you're responsible for, you know, making sure things are running smooth in your existence, in your life. And there's something about you maintaining that and keeping that going. You're going to feel like you're not getting a lot of free time coming up here. You possibly are going to be feeling like you're very busy, but something is about to pay off. Keep your nose to the grindstone, because great fortune is here, sudden wealth. I do see a payout of some kind coming, and somebody else is not going to be able to take this from you, providing you stay in the energy of being very poised and not allowing ego to make you be the same as this person, because you're dealing with somebody who takes from other people. This is a person who's more in the know than what they let known to other people as well. And I feel like somebody's true colors around you are going to be shown in a situation regarding money. I do, Taurus. We have concern. We have privileged lady and toil and labor. Yeah, someone is going to be knocked off a pedestal. The privileged lady came out in the reverse. Courthouse. This definitely could have to do with a divorce, legal proceedings, a will of some kind. Somebody could be reading a will. This could be an inheritance. My condolences if that's the case. This could have to do with the legalities, some sort of dividing of assets. I do feel like there's money. This is very specific. Home, assets, things, material things, tangible things that are being kind of distributed amongst a group of people, or even it's more than just you. And there's some sort of competition to get more. There's some sort of competition to attain what you can attain in this situation. And somebody's going to be really tempted to take, or try to anyway, take what's for you. And they're not going to be able to do this, providing you move with integrity. Their expectation of, you know, being able to sit in a privileged place, it's going to be revealed, their intentions with the child in the reverse. This person may come off as being very naive, but this person, where they are possibly expecting something to go in their favor, they're expecting to be able to take their portion and then take from you. This is going to turn into concern when they're realizing that no, actually you're going to be getting the whatever is owed to you. I hope this is making sense. I don't know what this is. This is going to be very different, but this is what I'm seeing. And this person is going to be made to work even harder than probably what you're doing now. And the privileged lady is in the reverse. They're not going to be sitting in that position that they are imagining that they would, if they would have been successful in taking from you. I really hope that makes sense. Courthouse, gift, yeah. Something's being given to you. Something is being given to you by the universe. The gift and the courthouse. You are going to be awarded. I don't want to say rewarded. It might be rewarded, but awarded something because of how you handle a situation. So make sure you are moving in integrity, and just, I do feel like you have an inkling of what this is already, but don't become like somebody who is trying to take from you, is the big message here. Taurus, we're going to draw for some Mystic Monday cards. Messages for Taurus, please. What does Taurus need to know? We may get different messages from this spread, but we'll see what wants to come out. Let's see. Messages for the sign of Taurus. We have the Hanged Woman, the Five of Cups in the reverse. Someone sees that you're healing from them. Someone is shifting their perspective because you're shifting your perspective on them. Does that make sense? You could have, this person you could have experienced a disappointment with the Five of Cups. In the reverse, you could have licked your wounds. You've come out of an energy of being sad about something here. And with the Hanged Woman, this could be a feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be. In this particular deck, this card is called the Hanged Woman, but the Hanged Man is traditionally in the tarot the Hanged One. This is a person who's viewing you as somebody who is healing. This could be somebody who's viewing you as somebody who doesn't care about them anymore as well. Could be a Pisces. Messages for Taurus. The Judgment. Could be a Scorpio. Why is the Hanged Woman here? The Six of Wands. Yeah. This is somebody who's viewing you celebrating. This is somebody who's viewing you overcoming something. They're viewing you as somebody who's very, very successful. This is shifting their perspective on you. This person's idea on you has changed. I don't know what they thought of you before, but this is someone who's shifting their perspective on you, Taurus. Five of Cups in the reverse. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who feels like you don't want anything to do with them anymore. They feel like you've got over something and now you don't want anything to do with them. You don't want to be attached to them. You don't want to think of them. You don't want to be disappointed. Any feeling whatsoever. It's almost like, do they call it apathy? Is that what they call it? I'll have to look up that word. You know, when you don't feel anything, like indifferent. You don't feel happy about them. You don't feel sad about them. You don't really feel hurt about them. You don't feel anything. This is someone who's viewing you as you got over a disappointment between you and them. Some sort of emotional disappointment, sadness. And this is somebody who's viewing you as somebody who feels nothing or indifferent. It's like apathy, like you don't feel anything. I'll have to look. I'm really hearing apathy. I think that's the word. I don't use that word. But I'm hearing apathy. It's like the word associated with feeling nothing, I believe. Judgment. The Knight of Wands. This is someone who views you as setting yourself free. You've made a decision to not be held down by them anymore. This is somebody who views you as somebody who's making a decision, or you've made a decision to not care about something anymore to do with them. This is somebody who views you as very, very successful with it too. Seven of Swords. They view you as somebody with a lot of tricks up your sleeve. They could feel hoodwinked by you, like you did some sort of trick on them, or did you play this person at their own game? Maybe they thought that this would not come. Something like that. They possibly feel like you played a game, or you blindsided them with this. Like they never expected you to feel this way or be this way. You've set yourself free with the Knight of Wands. I feel like you've chosen to free yourself. With the Judgment card, the Knight of Wands, you could be feeling very free. You could be going out there, exploring, living your life. I'm just getting something like where you feel like a cord has been cut and it's just like, whoa! That's what I'm getting. You know, like... like when you give your teenager the first opportunity to go out by themselves with their friends, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm free. You know that energy. That's what I'm getting. I'm not saying you're a teenager, but I feel like this person you were possibly very, very disappointed in a situation. Ten of Swords in the reverse with the Seven of Swords. This person feels like you tricked them, like you wasn't as sad or hurt about something as what you was. But I do believe this really did you in. With the Ten of Swords being in the reverse, this is like you're down and out. I feel like this person feels as though you tricked them. I'm not saying that you're a teenager. Let me go back to that. I'm saying it's just the way that you could have maybe felt bound to this disappointment. It's like now you feel like you've been set free. Like you don't even know you don't know how to act. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is you. Could be reversed. Take it as it resonates. We have the World card, yeah. And the Three of Pentacles. You're out there. It's like you're open to working with new people. You want to collaborate. You want to see the world. You want to embark on new projects. You want to do new things. You want to meet new people to collaborate with. You're in a very inviting energy. This is a free energy. This is you've done with a tough cycle. You're done with some sort of cycle of working with an individual or dealing with this sadness or disappointment, death. This is over. Death card could be a Scorpio here, and you're open. This is to clarify that Knight of Wands. Something is over. You've transformed with the Death card and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, the world is your oyster. It's like, I don't know what to choose, but I'm going to choose something. I'm going to choose everything and anything until I know what's right for me. I am free. Like liberation. Tell me about the Hanged Woman. Why is this person's perspective? Well, I know why they've changed their perspective, but I want to know why. Like, what did they think of you before? What happened here? What did they think of you before? For Taurus, what did they think of you before? The Hermit. They thought that you was a loner. This person could have felt like you were a loner, like you were odd. They could have felt like you were too strange for them, like you were too different. They could have felt like you guys were not compatible, like you was a bit too reserved. They could have felt like maybe this person was out here. Maybe this is a shift in energy. This is a shift in energy. You've turned into the Knight of Wands after cutting the cord and getting rid of some sort of disappointment with somebody. And this person has now, let me see. Could be a Virgo. Tell me about the Hermit. Let me see before I say that. Two of Swords. This is a person who, they possibly rejected you because you was different. Because they felt like you was just not for them. There was something about them feeling like you're too reserved, like you were strange, or like the Hermit is a very lone wolf energy. The Hermit is not afraid to isolate himself, herself. The Hermit is very wise. The Hermit is educated. The Hermit reads books. I always say that. The Hermit is all-knowing as well. Very grounded energy. The Hermit is extremely wise, extremely experienced as well. The Hermit has age. And this person possibly felt like that was not compatible with them, which makes me think that maybe they were more in this Knight of Wands free energy and you was more reserved. Maybe you were dealing with somebody who rejected you because you wanted to be more in a reserved energy. Maybe you were more grounded and they weren't. This is somebody who rejected you because they viewed you as somebody who wasn't for them. Like you were too strange for them. I'm just getting strange, or you were too different. And now they've shifted their perspective. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who didn't think that they could build long term with you due to how you were. They could have judged you very harshly. They didn't want to see. This is the type of person who didn't want to see any other thing as to what they had already told themselves. It's like they saw something in you and they ran with it. And they felt like you weren't going to be equipped to build the Ten of Pentacles with. You weren't going to be this person that they could have the be all and end all with. There was something in you that they didn't think you was compatible with them. You was capable of building this Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands. So they turned their back on you. They turned their back. The King of Swords in the reverse. They could have been very mean as well with it. This person could have been very, very mean. They could have said a lot of mean things behind your back as well. They could have turned their back and literally like bad-mouthed you in a very big way just because you were different to them. It's like they discarded you. They could have walked away from you, saw you as somebody that, nah, I can't build with that because that person's too different. That person is a hermit. That person is a lone wolf. That person is too reserved for me, too grounded for me. Let me cuss this person, talk down on this person, and walk away. Something is better. This is a person I'm hearing. Something is better. They thought they could get better somewhere else. Tell me more. The Wheel of Fortune. They thought that they could get better elsewhere. But this was a lesson for this person. The Magician in the reverse. We've got the Magician in the reverse, the Empress, and the Hierophant. What they did was they manipulated themselves out of somebody who wasn't even oh my days. The Emperor and the Empress. The reason why I'm laughing, right, Taurus? That is your energy with the Empress. It's like this person played themselves. They manipulated themselves out of someone who hadn't bloomed yet. They hadn't seen what you brought to the table yet. It's almost like you were hidden. You were veiled to this person. Your full potential, the Empress. The Empress has everything. And the Hierophant, this is divine feminine energy. The universe knew what they were doing with this person. The universe was testing this person with the Wheel of Fortune. Will you recognize the blessing? Will you recognize the blessing that we have sent to you in the form of the Hermit? Will you answer the call? Will you accept the growth? And no, actually, this person kind of downplayed you because they felt like, nah, it couldn't happen with this character. This wise character, this person who's wise, this person who maybe sits in the house, this person who maybe does things that are different, could be spiritual. Only to find that the Empress and the Hierophant, you hadn't even come into your own yet. You hadn't even stepped into your full potential. This person discredited you before they even saw what you was about. It's like they saw something in you and they ran with it. They ran with it to the bank and they closed off from you. This definitely was a person who rejected you. They closed off from you. They rejected you. Magician card in the reverse. They played themselves. They manipulated themselves. This person mind-effed themselves out of a blessing because now you're sitting here in Empress energy. Especially if you've had a glow up with your money, this person could have watched you grow and attain some sort of level of status as well. You could have some sort of status to this person. And whatever this is, they're viewing you as somebody who's very affluent, possibly even sitting above them now. They played themselves. 2 of Cups. This is someone who had an opportunity to partner up with you. The Emperor is here. Now they're viewing themselves as they can see it now. They can see the vision. They can see the 10 of Pentacles. They can see that you could have built some sort of power couple dynamic. Could be an Aries. Tell me about this apathy. 5 of Cups in the reverse and the 4 of Cups. You feel nothing now. The 4 of Swords, you've healed past something to the point of not feeling nothing. And I feel like, you know, this is true healing. You feel indifferent. You don't feel sad. You don't feel overly, you know, overjoyed when you see them either. You just feel apathy. I keep hearing apathy. Go and check out. I really hope that's the right word for what I'm describing. You don't feel anything. You don't feel happy, sad. You're not crying. You're not upset. You're not laughing and wanting to be around this person either. Apathy. This person possibly really hurt you. 7 of Wands. This is somebody who you're protecting yourself from now. What happened in the past for this to take place? The Tower in the reverse. You dodged a bullet. I'm telling you, if this person rejected you and closed off from you, trust me when I say they did you a favor. They did you a favor, especially if your life has improved since then, especially if this person didn't see your value or discredited you before they even saw anything to do with you. This person didn't get, they thought they knew you, But this is a person who's very superficial, surface level. They didn't take the time. The hermit, you don't just meet a hermit and, you know, have one conversation with a hermit and think, no, not for me. The hermit has a lot of depth. That is the deep blue sea. That's not a little paddling pool. That's not a little kid's play pool. You know, that's depth. And I feel like this person just was impatient. They saw something, they were like, nah, next. That's the energy. And now you're like, nah, next. Only now you've actually transformed, you've evolved. I feel like you're very intelligent, extremely wise. Not only do you have the brains, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. You have abundance. You're very high ranking spiritually. You're loved spiritually. One for the Hierophant, please. One for the Hierophant. The Ten of Wands. People are burdened by how loved you are, how much status you have. People who could have discredited you in the past, and this may be this person and other people. People do not like this. They feel burdened. They feel like they wish that they had maybe given you more time, been patient with you, not been so judgmental. What is this Judgment card? People judged you, they're deaf. You are ending anything in your life that is not serving you. I feel like people who could have let you down in the past, people who may not have seen your value, stuck around for the long haul. I feel like you feel nothing. Apathy is the big word here. And with the Ten of Wands, people are burdened by this glow up. People are burdened by the fact that you evolved into something. You are spiritually highly ranked. The universe loves you. And it's seen, it's shown. You've got a lot of people here regretting things. Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Princess of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is an evolution. Temperance. Look at this, Temperance energy. Could be a Sagittarius. There's an evolution here. This is somebody here, including other people. I feel like people are viewing you as somebody who has transmuted some sort of energy around you, possibly not being chosen. You could have felt like you were in a lot of situations where people could have walked away from you. People could have disregarded you before even getting to know you. People could have painted you with a brush, stereotyped you, judged you due to how you are. You could be very different. You could stick to yourself. You may have met a lot of people who are very much for the 3D, who are very much into being out here, cared a lot about outside appearances, keeping up with the Joneses, etc., etc. The type of people who placed a lot of importance and value in their life to what things look like, what you had, what you do. You know, and I feel like I'm talking to you, Taurus, who you're an energy who was the opposite to this person. And I feel like there's a lot of people who are watching you turn situations where you may have not have got the best out of relationships. People may have begrudged you offers. People may have not have given to you. People may have taken your kindness and not really returned it with much back. And people are seeing you that the energy is actually transmuting for you. You are evolving. A lot of people have disappointed you, and now the energy is switching around where a lot of people are disappointed, and the reason why that is because they're seeing that the purpose is a lot bigger. Where they may have disregarded you, not given to you, not chosen you, you are chosen. You are somebody who is very loved, and your life and your light, people can see it. And there's an evolving energy here from the Princess of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Whether you are a masculine or a feminine, how you were is not how you are today. And you are someone's lesson in you should not judge before you even give somebody the time to even... This person thought they knew you. They knew nothing about you. From the Princess of Pentacles up to that Queen of Pentacles. I said it before, these cards, you have evolved into something new. You have evolved. You hadn't even started to reach your full potential with that Hermit energy, but you were in the right energy to do so. But a lot of people disregarded you when you are in the beginning, when you were in the beginning stages of finding yourself, learning about yourself, possibly going within, figuring yourself out. You've got a lot of people here feeling hoodwinked by you because they didn't see this coming. This is a lesson in not being judgmental. This is a lesson with the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Wow. Let's grab you some Island Time cards. Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options not showing hands, gambling. A lot of people didn't take the gamble with you. A lot of people viewed you, I'm sorry to say it, as a liability. They viewed you as somebody who they wouldn't have been able to attain some sort of stability. This person, there's one particular person who's really looking at you as somebody who they feel you blindsided them. But no, what it is they didn't know you at all. Neither did they take the time to actually get to know you. Neither were they interested in seeing any other point of view than what they had in their head that you were. They took something from a past version of you and they ran with it, fully confident that they weren't spinning the block, they weren't going to give it a chance, they were closed off to you. But that's okay, because you dodged a bullet. Anybody who can judge you on first appearances before you've even tried to step into some sort of evolution, when you're finding your feet, it was always in you. That's the thing. You were hidden in plain sight. You just maybe you didn't have as much abundance as what you had. The hermit possibly just wears sandals and a cloak. Listen, I wear sandals and a cloak in my house all the time. I ain't mad at it. You possibly were just somebody who was very cloaked. You were somebody who maybe didn't even have, I'm getting a monk energy, very simplistic life you could have lived before. And because of this, people didn't see, because you didn't have the abundance, because maybe you wasn't showy. You may have had a lot of abundance, but on the outside, people viewed you as somebody who was very simplistic. And simplistic in this 3D world, if you're dealing with a 3D superficial type of person, that's not what they go for. This person felt like they could do better. Now they're looking back at you thinking, whoa, did this person trick me? Where did this evolution come from? No, they were just impatient and judgmental. They played themselves. People could have put you in third parties, chosen other people over you. And all that energy there you have transmuted because you are already chosen. The joke's on them. You were chosen. You are chosen. You was always chosen. You didn't need these people to choose you. And people are realizing this. Powerful energy. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life, Hand of Cards. All the people that did not take the gamble. And I don't want to like say it like I'm objectifying you, like you're a game of poker or you're, you know, in the casino, like, but it's the analogy. It's like people who didn't roll the dice on you, people who may have felt like that Hand of Cards looking over at you didn't look to you great. You know, I'm going to go in another direction. A lot of people could have ended things for you, not wanting to take a leap or even stay in your energy to even support your growth, or even, you know, just be a friend to you, be supportive, give to you in whatever capacity this is. A lot of people could have overlooked you. And the reason why they did that is because the universe did this on purpose. When you are chosen, you know, sometimes God plays tricks on people, only for them to find after the fact, no, actually, son, you played yourself. Son, daughter, whoever. I said son, I don't know why I came out with that. Actually, son, you played yourself. I gave you a gift, and the test was whether you was going to nurture that gift and sit with that gift to grow with this person, to evolve with this person, to have elevation in your life like this person, to learn from this person. But you failed. This person failed miserably. They did. And it's over. They didn't take the gamble and it is over. Bottom of the deck hammer. They sabotaged themselves. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent working on it. You are a work in progress and somebody sabotaged themselves. This is what this is. A lot of people are wishing they had stuck by you, Taurus. The moon. You were hidden in plain sight. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Don't worry about a thing. Some people answer the call. Some people overlook the call. And anybody who overlooked you, discredited you, rejected you, because of on the face of it, they didn't think that you were shit, to be honest. That's what I'm getting from this. Oh. You were already chosen. No one saw it. These people didn't anyway. You dodged the bullet. Birth. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. You hadn't arrived to your full potential yet. Fool. Have the courage to embrace change. Take risks. Take risks. Take risks. Be adventurous. People are realizing that you would have been a good person to stick by. They would have experienced growth with you, expansion with you, learnt from you, taken something from you. Their energy would have been rich, sticking by you. Unity, 34, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace and hope. You radiate and attract great love. I do feel like you're going to be meeting a lot of good people coming up here. But anybody coming back from the past, I would be very dubious, especially people who may have walked away from you. It's number 6, the Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. I'll give you one more. Marriage, number 20. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Love that is deserving of you. Some of you could definitely be moving, I'm seeing a horse and carriage, moving into marriage, union, possibly a birth of a child as well. You are definitely taking a leap of faith. You were hidden in plain sight and people did not see it. You are teaching a lot of people a lesson about being judgmental and not doing so, not being judgmental. We've got the Star, number 29. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Oh. That's the perfect way to end. Taurus, sending you love and light. I love this for you. If you like how I read, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, Taurus, enjoy your life. I will see you soon. You take care. Mwah.